Hello everybody and welcome to this week's Crafternoon Tea. So today I'm going to show you how to make a bird feeder out of a milk carton. So for this craft you're going to need some paint, two different types of bottle tops, but you can be creative and use whatever you have around the house, and a milk carton. So what I'll do is I'll show you step by step how to make this. You'll need some bird feed of course as well to fill it up so the birds can eat. But I'll show you step by step how to make this little bird feeder out of upcycled materials around your home. So hope you enjoy making this craft with us, and let's get started. Okay, so what we need to do first of all is I've just got a carton of milk here. I've emptied it out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint it. So I've chosen to go for a purple. I've pre-mixed it. I'm using acrylic paint just because I find it has a good coverage, and I'm just going to cover the whole of this completely. It may take a few coats, or you might be lucky, you might get it all done in one. You can paint your owl whatever colour you'd like to, but I thought this might stand out quite nicely. So we're just covering the carton completely. As you can see, you can't really see any of the writing coming through, which is good. So just getting all the nooks and crannies, make sure it's all covered. So it's a great way to upcycle your old cartons. Stuff that would have otherwise gone in the bin or into your recycling. You can give it a new lease of life in your garden. So all the sides are covered. I'm not going to paint the bottom, otherwise I won't be able to put it down, but I am going to paint up the top. So I'm just going to go around this because I want to keep the cap white. I've got a little bit on there, but I can just wipe that off after. You might need a smaller paintbrush for this bit, but go. So it's all covered. You can see I've got a little bit of paint there, but I'm going to get a towel after and wipe that off. So now I've got all the sides of my milk carton covered. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that to dry for a minute, and then we'll come back and we'll cut out the sides and add the details. So see you in a sec. So welcome back. So our milk bottle is now nice and dry. So what I've done is, you'll see it better on this side, is I've drawn a wing. I've drawn a hole and a wing on this side too. So I'm going to use a knife. It's still not completely dry in sections. It will take quite a while. But I'm going to get a knife and I'm just going to cut the wings. There we go. So we have one wing. So you'll need to top up your paint a little bit because of the surface, but we'll go back and do that after, that's not a problem. Make my knife a little bit shorter. So now what we need to do is I've made a little line here as well, because what we're going to do in there is we're going to stick in a lollipop stick so the birds have somewhere to rest. And then I'm just going to cut my hole out because this is where you'll put your bird food in. So there we go, we've got the hole as well. So we've got our 2 wings and we've got the bird hole. So we're going to pop our lollipop stick through there so the birds have somewhere to sit. And now what we're going to do is I've got 2 different types of bottle caps. So I'm going to glue the inside one with my glue gun. So I'm going to do that twice and these will be the eyes. So I've got my 2 sets of eyes as well. So what they're going to do is they're going to go towards the top. I'm going to glue them in place, but we're going to pop them there and we're going to pop a beak as well. So the first one is on. You'll need a glue gun for this to keep it in place. Oh, go around this way. There we go. So we've got our 2 eyes, make sure they're nice and even. And now we just need to add our beak. So what you can do is the bit that I just cut out for the window, I'm just going to turn this into a beak, so we're using everything upcycled. It's a great way to upcycle and it's good for your garden as well. So the birds are going to love it. And then I'm going to pop my little beak like so. So once I've glued it on, I'll hold it up. So there we have it. We have a bird feeder. So you pop your bird seed in here. The little birds will sit on the lollipop stick that goes there. You can fill it up from the top as well. It's entirely up to you how you want to do it because this will screw off. But there we go. So if you want to make it hangable, just pop a little hole in here and put some string or some yarn, whatever you have around the house. But have a go at making it yourself. And there's our bird feeder. So you could always just leave it on your, if you've got a little table or something outside, because the birds could just sit on the floor and get the bird seed out. Or you can pop a lollipop stick in there. So have a go yourself. Don't forget to share your makes with us and join us again next week for another Crafternoon tea. Take care.